Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Loch Sport on Australia Day. It's lovely to see everyone turn up here.
We'll now have the national anthem, and I'll introduce you all to our captain of the Fire Brigade, Dennis Berg, who's going to raise the flag for us today. Thank you, Dennis.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is built by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts, of beauty rich and rare.
Thank you, Dennis. It's just a nice little breeze up there, correctly. Go Aussies! I'd now like to introduce our Councillor, Alan Hall. Thank you, Alan.
Thanks, Nolene. It's always a pleasure for me to be introduced anywhere by Nolene. It was Nolene and a late hubby Ralph who in fact first made us welcome here some 25 odd years ago, so it's always just one of those nice moments to be in your company. I acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, the Kurnai people, and pay respects to their elders both past and present. I'm delighted to be here and represent my colleagues, the Mayor and fellow councillors of Wellington Shire. It's perhaps fitting that we are here looking out over the water, what a sensational sight it is, and being able to reflect on our origins, as so many of us either directly or through our forebears made the journey across or over the water from somewhere else to become part and contribute to this rich tapestry of life in Australia. And whilst the celebration of this day generates difficulties for some of our First People, their position, like that of all of us, needs to be respected. Last year I spoke of the fundamental elements of respect which underpin our society, and again I emphasise the importance of respect for one another which hold our society together. Here in this magical place we call home, or our holiday home, we are blessed with an environment and a tranquility second to none. And we can see a future that with growth in our population will see an improving environment without any loss of the elements we all love about Loch Sport. This community needs to be commended and congratulated for its supportive and nurturing nature, and there's no better place to acknowledge that than here at the Lions Park and barbecue area. I'm reminded of the saying that this town was built by raffles, and so much has been done by so many of our community who, not wanting any personal recognition, just got on with it. For Jill and I, in the days prior to having the hotel, we understood the integral part that the Lions, the CFA, and others played in supporting and improving our community. And over the last decade we've been able to witness that true community spirit comes from the hearts of good people who want or expect nothing for themselves. I'm pleased that with the lead of the community that Council has played a part, and we have seen some considerable improvement in facilities. This barbecue area, now redeveloped, had its origins and its ongoing support by the Loch Sport Lions, and its redevelopment is a fitting tribute to those who have provided so much. Just down the road, the Loch Sport Skate Park is testament to the hard work and contribution of our community who provided the seed funding that Council over the line, and we hope this weekend we see a successful Skate the Lake event. It's particularly gratifying to see a number of projects being delivered, but there is much more to do, and we are blessed with such a strong, dedicated community who continually strive for community well-being without thought of personal glory. It was disappointing that the Cox's Bridge to Cox's Place bike ride did not occur in 2017. And I'm aware that there is strong community commitment to get behind this important event and hopefully see it return to the annual calendar. Not so long ago I had the opportunity to do a radio interview that went to air some ungodly hour in the morning. And I'm constantly reminded by people that they heard that interview from as far away as Bangkok in North Queensland. It also reminds me of how easy it is to be excited about what we have and what the future will deliver. It also reminds me of our social responsibility to be positive, to look to the future, and in a world driven by an instant post, we have an obligation to be measured and to promote the positive rather than to rush to criticise those who are getting on with it. I've already mentioned the Loch Sport Lions, but I'd also like to acknowledge the contribution of all of our community members who give of their time and themselves so freely. From the CFA, the Community House, the CRG, the Committees for Management, the Charles Street Reserve and Foreshore Committee, the Men's Shed, the Bowls Club, the RSL, the Angling Club, the Book Club, the Tennis Club, the Golf Club, SES, the Business and Tourism Group, and Loch Sport's very active seniors. The list goes on of people who seek no reward other than the satisfaction of contributing to their community. My apologies if I've left anyone out. Thank you. Nolan just reminded me I missed the Ambos. Sorry about that. Don't know what to do without you. Thank you once again for inviting me to speak. I guess most of you know I don't mind a chat. I'm delighted to be part of today's celebration of the greatest nation on earth in one of its most spectacular places. Thank you.
Now I'd like to ask Councillor Alvin Hall if he would like to tell us who the Citizen of the Year is going to be. We're all waiting with bated breath.
The 2018 Loch Sport Lions Citizen of the Year Award, and this year it goes to a man who has dedicated a lot of years to many clubs and other organisations in Loch Sport. This person is Dennis Berg. As you know, Dennis is the current captain of the Loch Sport Fire Brigade, has served the CFA well over many years. Dennis is a member of the Angling Club, and every Friday night he telegraphs to the club. But that's not all. He is also a member of the Men's Shed, Neighbourhood Watch, Charles Street Reserve Committee of Management. If that's not enough, he's a representative to CRG as well. Dennis is also known to be available to help others in Loch Sport should they need assistance in any way or the other, whether it be morning, noon or night. Well done, Dennis, and congratulations.
This is really one of the best kept secrets in Loch Sport. Yeah, I'm very honoured to receive this. It is a pleasure and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we're going to have some music and everyone can enjoy having a sausage and a lamington with us. So join in the singing and eating and enjoy our day. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.